How you guys all doing? Happy President's Day. It's kind of a funny day because when America shuts down, the whole world shuts down. And that's just why I love America. God bless America. Without you guys, none of this would be possible. It's just unbelievable what's happening. I've had an incredible weekend. You guys have been calling me off the hook, emailing me, texting me, messaging me. Rich, we need a show. Rich, we need a show. It's a holiday, people. And I'm here for you guys. Don't you worry. I got you guys. I know you're thinking about tomorrow and you want a big week. So I got some picks for you guys. And hopefully you got some picks for me so we can talk about it. And hey, you know what? You guys asked for it and I'm here. So let's talk, guys. I got some picks for you. So just to recap last week a little bit. On Friday, OWCP was absolutely on fire, up 36%, hitting 91 cents, trading just under 7 million shares. Look at that beautiful chart. This is just a thing of beauty, people. Hopefully you guys got in on this. If not, I don't know if this is a good price because it's been going up and it's been coming down. It's been going up and been coming down. So honestly don't know if 91 cents is a good price. What do you guys think? You think 91 cents is a good price? I'd like to get it a little bit lower. Like I've told you guys before, I do not like to buy stocks when they're up. However, when you have a deal like CNBX, which I'll pull up right now, which has just been on fire, one of the hottest stocks in the universe, sometimes you can't help but just get in because when they're going up 30, 40, 50% a day, sometimes it just makes sense to get into those stocks, okay, guys? So you really got to kind of create your own strategy here that's going to work for you. A lot of people have been calling me up saying, Rich, man, I got out. I've been taking my money and run, but I got out and then the stock went up even more. Well, you know what, guys? That's what happens in the markets. They go up and they go down, and I don't have a crystal ball, but if you did get out with a profit, then you're a winner, and that's all that matters, people, is that you're learning how to win and be happy with winning. Now, if you have a situation like this with CNBX and it's going up every single day, 30, 40, 50, 80, 100% a day, then sometimes it's good to stay in the deal until you see that it's going to start to come back down. So if you got in and out of this stock and you think it's going to continue to move, I'm not saying you shouldn't go back into the stock. Just remember that if you do go back into the stock again for a second or third or fourth time and it goes up 30, 40, 50, 100%, it might be a good idea just to take your profits and run and then watch it the next day and see how you want to attack that stock the next day. So if a stock is moving up every single day, you don't want to just discard that stock and look for the next one because the reality is you might not find another stock that's going to go up 30, 40, 50% every single day. So you definitely want to continue to watch it. And if your gut is saying to stay in because it's going to continue to move forward, it's going to continue to rise, then hey, you know what? Go back in that stock and make more money. Just don't be afraid to get out of the stock because unless you actually get out, then you don't actually make any profits. Okay, guys? So learn how to get in, learn how to get out, execute your position, take your money, put it in your trading account, and live to fight another day because every single week we're going to be bringing you winners. We're going to identify new exciting opportunities, and you want to be ready when the next big winner comes because we just do not know when the next big winner like CNBX is going to come. Seems as though it's happening every single week. So that's why we want to make sure we use this as a platform to identify those opportunities. Okay, guys? There's lots of stocks I've been watching. There's a lot of stocks I'm looking at. OWCP, Angel, you got in at 50 cents. Good job there. That's a big winner for you. You're almost up. Almost doubled your money right there. Absolutely. So what I want to do is, that's a little bit of a kind of like just a recap on last week. What I want to do this week is I want to identify some new undervalued opportunities that I can bring to you guys. You guys can put on your watch list. You guys can kind of keep it on your radar. And hopefully these will be picks that at some point in time this year will start to run. And we can hopefully get in at a good time, get a good return on our investment, and make some good money. So let's take a look at the first one I want to look at. The first one I want to look at is QEDN. Okay, guys, you guys wanted more low-priced sub-penny stocks. QEDN ran heavily on Friday, traded 6.6 million shares, up 55%, just at a penny here. So this is something that's kind of in our wheelhouse. It's a stock that I thought you guys need to be watching. You need to put it on your watch list. You need to put it on your radar right away because it's starting to move. Let's take a look at bar chart and get their opinion. QEDN on bar chart. Okay, guys, so if you take a look at QEDN on bar chart, and I'm going to blow this up a little bit here so we can see it a little better. If you take a look at QEDN on bar chart, you can see that they've come up dramatically in the sub-penny world and bounced up all the way to a penny and a half before that they eventually found its floor at 1.2 on Friday. It's a 56% buy on bar chart. Trend strength is strong. Long-term indicators fully support a continuation of this trend. So you definitely want to put QEDN on your radar. Make sure it's on your watch list. This is something that's come up dramatically, people. Take a look at this. It's up 166% in the last month. It's up 421% in the last 3 months. And it is up a total of 11,900% in the last year, representing on a $1,000 investment a return of $119,000 on a $1,000 investment in the last year if you were to buy QEDN last year. So this is what we want to do, everyone. We want to identify these types of opportunities that nobody's bringing to your attention. I want to bring them to your attention first. Tell me what you guys think. What do you guys think about QEDN? A lot of you guys are asking me about Robinhood. I don't know Robinhood. I'm not familiar with them. But my opinion to you guys is if these symbols don't exist on Robinhood, I would get a trading account somewhere else. Now, one of the places that you can set up a trading account is a place called Wilson & Davis. Obviously, you can use E-Trade, you can use Scottrade, you can use TD Ameritrade. I continue to hear that this Robinhood platform doesn't have a lot of these symbols, and if you guys want to get into buying penny stocks, you need to get with the bigger discount brokers that have a lot of shares at their disposal that you can go and you can be a part of. So make sure that you get involved with those types of deals. If you're with Robinhood and they just don't have these symbols, then you need to move somewhere else, guys. I'm not familiar with Robinhood here in Canada. I use TD Bank. If you guys use TD Ameritrade in the United States, that would be great for you guys. Or E-Trade, Scottrade. Those are some of the biggest and the best platforms that you guys can use. I know that Timothy Sykes talks about Thinkorswim and some other platforms as well. There's a lot of platforms out there. So if I'm giving you guys symbols and you guys can't buy them, let me know and I'll make sure that I bring you guys other symbols. Some of these companies are more risky than others. And because of it, you might not be able to actually buy these securities. But if you can buy QEDN, I want you guys to put it on your watch list and put it on your radar because this is a stock that's up dramatically. It had a very big day on Friday. I haven't heard anybody talking about it, so I had to bring it to you first here on Rich TV Live because that's just what we do, people. We bring you winners. We bring you picks every single day. QEDN, okay, guys? Put it on your watch list. All right, let's look for the next one. What do you guys think? You ready for another pick? Let's take a look at GNBT. GNBT. I love this pick, everybody. Put GNBT on your watch list right away. Make sure it's on your radar. Up 21% on Friday. But more importantly, let's look at their chart, guys. Look at this. From the sub-penny underworld all the way up to a high of 2 cents at the end of January. It's come back down now. Had a big day on Friday, moving up 21%. But this is what I really like. It's 100% buy. It's 100% buy on bar chart, everybody. Top 1% of the signal strength. That means to me, this is getting ready for a big week. Put GNBT on full alert. Make sure you're watching it. This could be a big winner. It's at just under 2 cents. And I think it could run. It would be a shame to miss it. Let's take a look at GNBT's level 2. GNBT. So as you can see here, on Friday, it traded 17 million shares. That's incredible for a 1 cent stock. That's abnormal. That is incredible volume right there. You need to pay attention to this pick right now. It's extremely hot. It's top 1% on bar chart, 100% buy. I'm telling you, it's going to be a big week for GNBT, guys, and I'm going to be ready, and I hope you guys are ready too, okay? Now, I want to bring you guys another pick. Now, it's a Canadian stock. The symbol is N for Namaste. I don't know if I can actually pull it up on the level 2 here. I'll try. But they have a listing in, there it is, beautiful. So this is a Canadian company, had a monster day on Friday, up 41%, traded 3.8 million shares in the medical marijuana industry. Namaste Technologies, put it on your radar, put it on your watch list. Now, I know most of you guys are in America, so I'm not going to waste too much time with Canadian stocks unless they have a U.S. listing. But if you want to buy a Canadian stock in the medical marijuana space, this is a really good company. I've been watching them very carefully. They had a monster day on Friday, and I had to bring them to your attention. Hopefully, you guys can put them on your watch list and make sure they're on your radar, okay? They're making some big moves. They're doing a lot of advertising, a lot of work to really get out there to the public. So make sure Namaste Technologies is on your radar, okay, guys? Let's take a look at the next rich pick that I got for you guys today. I got IVITF. Let's take a look at it. IVITF. Take a look at this one, everybody. IVITF at $1.42, traded 20,000 shares. The volume's not huge, but this is a company I wanted to bring to your attention. They're in the medical marijuana space. I haven't heard anybody else talk about it, so I wanted to bring your attention first. I'm not saying this is a buy, but it's something I want you to put on your watch list. I want you guys to put it on your radar. IVITF. Let's take a look at bar chart's opinion here. IVITF. This is why I like this deal, guys. Take a look at this. 88% buy on bar chart. Average short-term outlook. Trend strength is strong. Look at the chart, guys. It's come just around $1. Shot all the way up to $1.50. It's up 50% in the last little bit here. Let's take a look at its short-term chart history. Okay, guys. In the last month, it's up 32%. In the last 3 months, it's up 69%. And in the last year, it is up 1,118%. So if you guys were to put $1,000 into the security a year ago, your $1,000 would have made you just under $12,000. If you were to put $100 in the security a year ago, your $100 would have made you $1,200. So that's what we want to do here, guys. Identify these types of opportunities, and I'm going to continue to bring you picks every single day, especially medical marijuana stocks and pharmaceutical stocks, because I feel like right now those are the two industries that are just on fire, and I have to continue to bring those to your attention because my goal is to bring you winners every single day, stocks that are in a bull market, stocks that are on fire, stocks that are on full alert, and they're moving so that hopefully you can get a chance to make a great income. Hopefully I can get a chance to make a good income. And collectively, as a unit, as a group, we can continue to find winners and we can continue to make money so that our platform can grow and get bigger every single day so that we can become bigger and better at finding undervalued, underappreciated, and underexposed opportunities that are not getting the attention that they deserve. So make sure you put IVITF on your watch list. Make sure it's on your radar. I'll be watching it very, very carefully. They've got a lot of big news coming out, and I'll be watching it every single day. So hopefully you guys do as well. Now, let's take a look at another pick that I have for you guys. I'm just going to keep going here today because I got lots that I identified this weekend. Take a look at this one, guys. The next pick is ADHC, having a monster day on Friday, up 61%. Look at this. Boom! Explosive. Get your popcorn ready. I love stocks when they move like this. This is a 96% buy on bar chart, people. Top 1% here. This means major buying pressure, everybody. Don't be surprised if this trend continues, okay? Let's look at it short-term, mid-term, and long-term. So in the last month, we're up 600% in a month. On $1,000 investment, you'd be up $6,000, people. On $100, you'd be up $600. 3 months, they're up 950%. In the last year, up 2,000%. Meaning if you put $1,000 in this stock a year ago, you'd be up 20 G's. If you put $100 in this stock, you'd be up 2 G's. That's big money. All I do is bring you winners. This is a big winner brought to me by you. One of the watchers, the subscribers, the viewers brought this pick last week, and it continues to run thanks to you. It's on my radar and my watch list, and hopefully it's on yours as well. It's a big winner, and I think it's got more movement in it. It's got more momentum in it and more power because it's at 96% buy, top 1% signal strength, guys. That's buying pressure, pushing this stock up. Okay? Keep it on your watch list. Make sure you continue to watch it, guys. That's ADHC. Let's just take a look at it on Investors Hub. So if you take a look at ADHC, you could see that on Friday, it says here 59% that it went up, but it traded 66 million shares. This is what's really getting my attention. There's a lot of volume in the security, and most of it is buying pressure. So when you see this type of volume, and then you go to bar chart and you see it's 100% buy or 96% buy, top 1% signal strength, then you know that this is a trend that may continue. So keep your eye on it. There's a lot of good things ahead and in store for American diversified holdings. It's been on fire, and with this momentum, who knows? We could see this thing touch a penny. And if it hits a penny and we're at 002, you guys would make 5 times your money on top of the fact that it's up 2,000%. So if you put in $1,000 at 002 and it goes to a penny, you're going to make yourself a quick $5,000. If you put in $100 and it goes to a penny, you're going to make yourself a quick $500. So it's a really good one. It's been moving really aggressively, and I want you guys to make sure it's on your radar and make sure it's on your watch list. Now, what I want to do as well is a lot of you guys have been asking me about the fact that you're not getting my alerts. Now, if you're not getting my alerts, what you need to do is when you go to subscribe on Rich TV Live on YouTube, there's a little bell right beside, and I'll show you guys what the bell looks like actually. So when you go into Rich TV Live, and here's Rich TV Live here, and you go to subscribe, when you go to click on subscribe, there's a little bell that's going to pop up. When you click on that bell, that's how you automatically get updates and all my notifications. So if you want to get all my notifications in real time, and you want to know when I'm going live or when I'm putting out a full alert, just click on that bell and say you want to get all of my updates, and then you will get all of my updates in real time, and hopefully you shouldn't miss any more of my live streams or any more of my alerts if you actually click on that little bell. Okay, guys? I know a lot of you guys have been asking, saying you're not getting my alerts. That's probably why, because YouTube used to actually give you alerts as soon as you subscribe for a channel. Now, they will only give you those alerts if you click on that little bell. And if you click on that little bell, they will always give you an alert every single time I go live. Okay, guys? Hopefully that answers your question. Hopefully that helps you guys. And if you guys have any questions about trading, if you guys have any questions about anything that's bothering you or anything that you need some advice on, let's use today as a platform to answer those questions, because the market's not on today. So I wanted to have a little bit more of a Q&A day today, or a day where we could talk a little bit more about your picks and just get into it a little bit more. I do have 5 more picks for you first, so I want to get through this. But after that, if you guys have any questions or if you guys have any picks you want me to talk about, please just put it on the live chat here on YouTube, and I'll get it to it as soon as I'm done giving you 5 more picks that I've identified this weekend that I think you guys can make some money on here in the short term, okay? So the next one is, let's take a look at IPNFF. Now, this is actually not a medical marijuana play. This is a company that's in the virtual reality space. Now, I love virtual reality. My kids love virtual reality. If you guys like virtual reality, you know what this is. This is a virtual reality goggles. You open this up, you put your phone in it, right in here, and then you put this thing on and you look at it, and everything is in virtual reality. And you can download all kinds of games and different softwares for your virtual reality goggles. So, I mean, I got virtual reality. My kids love it. I love it. It's the future. This is a company that's a Canadian company that's in the virtual reality space. It's one of the only ones that I have identified that's in the virtual reality space. And I believe that this could be a huge winner. It's more of a long-term play, but it's a play that I like just because of the space that's in. And I haven't seen too many other companies in this space. So I thought that this would be a good one for you guys to put on your watch list. Put it on your radar. I don't know. It doesn't have tons of volume, as you can see. It only traded 20,000 shares. It did go up 31%, which got my attention, but it has more of my attention because of the virtual reality space and the potential for virtual reality long term, and where the virtual reality industry can be in the next 5 or 10 years. So this could be one of the major players, and it's one of the only companies I found that's a small cap, undervalued, underappreciated, underexposed opportunity that I think could be a big winner down the road. But like I said, it doesn't have tons of volume, so just be careful with it. It could come back down, and it's one of those stocks that I would just be picking up, picking at it, buying a little bit here, a little bit there. If it goes down towards like around a penny mark, 1 or 2 cents, I'd be looking to pick it up and just hold it long term, because I think that at some point in time this year, you could see some life out of the security and you could see some really big moves. So make sure you guys put IPNFF on your watch list. Make sure it's on your radar. Could be a big winner, and it's a company that I really like, guys. Now let's take a look at some more here for you guys. Now this one, I like this one. Take a look at the symbol UNVE while I pop it up, guys. UNVE. I really like this pick, guys. Looks like Investors Hub is having some problems today, and while we're having some technical difficulties, we'll give you a little bit of music to listen to while I try to fix these technical difficulties. UNVE. Am I putting in the wrong symbol? UN. UNVR? No. UVNE? Sorry guys, I couldn't pull up the symbol because I had the wrong symbol. Okay guys, the symbol is VNUE. Put it on your radar. Put it on your watch list. VNUE. That's why it wasn't pulling up on Investors Hub. Let's take a look at it right now, everybody. Now, if you take a look at UNVE, you could see it's at 003. It was up 94% on Friday. It's in the double zeros. It's another medical marijuana play that's undervalued. And I think you need to put it on your watch list right away. Put it on full alert because it's moving and it's moving fast. If we take a look at the chart. Now, remember, bar chart is not 100% correct all the time. And sometimes I don't agree with this opinion. As you can see, it has an 8% sell opinion here. Trend strength is minimum, but it's saying that the market is approaching oversold territory. Be watchful of a trend reversal. So be careful. It is up quite a bit. Let's take a look exactly how much. So as you can see here, guys, it's up 135% in the last month. So it's up 135% in the last month, the last 3 months, and the last year. So it's just recently started making its move. This could be a really good one to get in, buy low, sell high. So put it on your watch list. Make sure it's on full alert. VNUE. VNUE is the symbol, guys. I think it could be a really big one, has huge potential, another small issuer in the medical marijuana space that could be a big winner. So make sure you guys have it on your radar. And like I said, it was up big on Friday, up 94%. So it was absolutely on fire on Friday. Make sure you guys continue to watch this stock. It would be a shame to have this move all the way up to a penny or more and have you guys not be able to participate. Okay, guys? So make sure you guys put VNUE on your watch list. Make sure it's on full alert. Let's take a look at some more here, guys, that I got for you. That's what I do, guys. I spend my weekends looking for good picks for you guys. Take a look at FITX. Another stock in the underworld that had a monster day on Friday, up 66%. The volume isn't huge, but it's moving up quickly. So you need to keep FITX on full alert. Make sure it's on your watch list and put it on your radar right away. This could be a big winner for you guys, and it's just getting started at a quarter of a penny at 0025. So there's lots of room for growth here. Let's take a look at Bar Chart's opinion on FITX, everybody. FITX. Those of you guys that don't know and you want to follow on Bar Chart, it's www.barchart.com. www.barchart.com. Barchart.com, guys. So if you guys want to do your research, which you should, and you guys want to get the same access to the same tools that I have, just simply go to barchart.com, take the symbols, pop them in, and Barchart will give you their opinion on those securities. It's a great way to get a second opinion on a stock. before you put your hard-earned money into it. Now, I'm not going to buy a stock because bar chart tells me to, but it's always nice to know if I'm going to buy the stock and then I look at bar chart, oh, wait a second, this is a 24% sell. Maybe this is not something I want to buy. But this is a great example how bar chart can be wrong. It says it's a 24% sell, but yet it went up 66% on Friday. So if you guys understand what I'm saying, this is not 100%. Okay? And this does adjust accordingly. So tomorrow, if this stock continues to move up, this will probably turn into a buy signal. Now, I don't know how much of a buy signal. Only bar chart can tell you that. But if the trend continues to go up, bar chart will identify that and they will change their opinion accordingly. Okay, guys? So learn to use different tools. Bar chart is not the only one I use. It's just one of the tools that I use, but it's a pretty cool tool to use to be able to show you guys what I'm doing. That's why I like to use it for the show. Now, if you take a look at FITX, you can see that in the last month, it's up 150%. That's pretty good. So in the last 3 months, it's come from 0002. It's up 1,150%. I don't really know how bar chart can make this a sell when it's up so dramatically over the last little bit. It might believe that it's overbought, but I believe these stocks go up for a reason. I mean, look at this. Over the last year, it's up 2,400%. So on a $1,000 investment, you would have made 24 grand in 1 year on FITX. On a $100 investment, you would have made $2,400 on FITX. So this is a really good pick, guys. Make sure you put it on your watch list. Make sure it's on your radar. Could be a big winner for you. And like I said, it'd be a shame if you weren't watching this the next time it makes his big moves. And make sure that you guys are prepared and you're ready for these stocks because they make big moves very, very quickly. But just as quickly as they go up, they can also come down. So be careful and make sure you buy low, you sell high, and you always take your profits and run, people. And I've never seen profits I didn't like, whether it's $100 or $1,000 or $10,000 or more. Anytime I see profits on my account and I see my account in the green, I'm always thinking about selling. Because that's like taking money from the casino. You never want to walk out of the casino losing. You always want to walk out of the casino winning. It doesn't matter if you win $100, $1,000, or $1 million. Every time you win, it feels great. And every time you lose, it absolutely is terrible. So I want you guys to get conditioned to win. And if you're buying stocks like CNBX and it goes up again on Monday and you feel like you missed out, why did you miss out? Buy it again on Monday. If you really think it's going to keep going up, buy it again. I mean, nobody's telling you not to buy it again. I day trade stocks that go up every day because they're going up every day. And I'm the kind of guy that if it's going up every day in my face, I got to get in. So I'm watching CNBX very carefully. And if it continues to go up, I will buy it. And even if I just make a 30% return, I'm happy with that. Because we watch stocks every single day just for that 30% return. If you've got the gift that keeps on giving like CNBX last week and it's going up 30, 40, 50, 100% a day, sometimes it's worth the risk just to get in. So I hope you guys are understanding that and you're understanding the way that I think, because if you think like this, you will make money. You will make money all the time. You'll make money every month, and you will win. Now, the other thing I want to teach you guys about is how do you get out of these stocks? Well, first of all, don't get into a stock that you might have to get out of. Meaning, if the stock is a really sketchy stock and they have no financials, they're like a pink sheet company, and they have like no financials, nothing is transparent. Those are extremely risky stocks, and those are the only type of stocks that I would just simply day trade. I wouldn't actually hold on to those stocks. Now, if you're buying a stock and you really, really like it, and it happens to go down, you don't have to sell that stock. You could hold on to the stock and wait till it comes back up to sell at a later date. Or you can always buy more to lower your average cost. So let me give you an example. Let's say you bought a stock and it was at $2 and you bought $1,000 worth and it went down to $1. You're down 50%. Well, what you could do is you could buy Another $1,000 worth, if you're in the situation financially to do so, you could buy another $1,000 worth of this stock at $1. So now your average cost is no longer $2. Your average cost is now $1.50. So now when the stock runs and goes up to, let's say, like $1.60, you can now get out with a small profit. You don't have to wait for the stock to go up to $2 now to get out. That's a strategy that a lot of traders utilize to get out of stocks if they get into a deal and it goes down and they want to get out. Now, if you want to take a long-term approach to stocks, like Warren Buffett, for example, Warren Buffett's attitude is you should never sell a stock for loss. Because if the stock goes down, you just buy more. And if it's a good company, eventually it will go back up. And if you continue to accumulate more and more and more and more and more over a period of time, eventually it's going to hit its bottom and it'll do a dead cat bounce. And if you've accumulated enough at a lower price, by the time it does hit its bottom and it bounces, you should be able to turn a profit. And if you're able to trade from that perspective and trade with money that you can afford to lose, meaning if the stocks goes down, you don't have to sell that stock because it's your mortgage money. You don't want to be playing with your mortgage money, people. This is way too risky, and at any point in time, any of these stocks could go down. So you have to be prepared and understand that you need to be investing money that you can afford to lose. Your cigarette money, your candy money, your chips money, your junk food money. Instead of going out, 3, 4, 5 times a month and spending, a few $100s to $1,000 or more just going out on things you don't need, learn to take that money and invest. And learn to build a team of stocks that you really like and you believe in, and that you think are undervalued, underappreciated, underexposed, and learn to accumulate that team and learn to build that team and learn to think long term, because especially with the medical marijuana space right now, honestly, I believe that all of these stocks are undervalued, and I believe that all of these companies have huge upside in the future. So you can day trade them, you can pull your money in and pull your money out, but the reality is, chances are a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, 5 years from now, these stocks are going to be higher than what they are today, because these companies are only getting started. Which means for me that if it goes down, I'm not going to panic. I'm just going to buy more, lower my average cost, continue to accumulate, and get ready for the day that it pounces and explodes and does a dead cat bounce. And on that day, that's when you need to be ready. That's the day you need to be ready to hit that sell button, and then you sell a bunch of shares, make a bunch of money, and you run. Now, let's just say the stock continues to run. What do? Well, you can always just go back in again. You can just go back in again and buy it the next day. That's the beautiful thing about the stock market, people. Even if you sell it today, if you turn around the next day and think, hey, you know what? It's still got momentum. I want to buy it again. It's still going up. I want to keep buying it. Buy it again. Nobody's telling you not to buy it again. Just make sure if you get in, you get ready to get out quickly again, because it could come back down. Because when a stock is up hundreds and thousands of %, what goes up can come back down, and there's nothing worse than buying a stock, being up on it, having it go up and be in the green. And this has happened to me many times, guys. And I'm sure if you've traded long enough, it's happened to you. And then it comes all the way back down, and now you're in the red, and you're actually losing money, and that's the worst thing in the world. And if you trade long enough, this will happen to you. It is just guaranteed. It's not about if or when or why or how. It is guaranteed to happen. It's just a matter of how many times it happens to you. So if you can learn to condition yourself to kind of pull out after that 30% threshold. Now, don't get me wrong. If it's up 100% or 1,000%, hey, great, take your money and run. But typically, I'm always happy to pull out around that 10%, 20%, or 30% threshold. If I can pull a 10%, 20%, 30% return, I'm always pretty happy. Okay, guys? But like I said, if you can get more, hey, take your money and run, guys. Okay? Let's get you guys some more picks here. So, the last one I gave you guys was FITX. Let's give you one more here. VAPI. Put VAPI on your watch list. Make sure it's on full alert. Another medical marijuana deal. Now, it's only a 32% sell on bar chart, okay? But once again, this is not God, people. This is not 100%. But what it does do, it gives us an idea of what their opinion is. Take a look at this chart. It's been going down. Remember, I've told you guys, I like to buy stocks when they're going down and when they're beaten up and when they're hitting their bottom. Well, look at this. It looks like it hit its bottom on Friday. Bounced up 45%, okay? It's at 8 cents. And it only traded 79,000 shares. So the volume wasn't incredible. But I want you guys to put VAPI on your watch list. Put it on full alert because it's a good one. And I think it has a lot of potential. Let's take a look at it in more detail for you guys. Okay, so in the last year, it's up 68%. So it's already up. In the last 3 months, it's up 68%. In the last month, it's up 68%. In the last 3 months, 68%. In the last year, it's up 242%. Up from 2 cents to just under 8 cents. So if you can get in the 2 cent range, this would be a huge buy for me. Okay? I don't know if it's going to go to 2 cents. I just don't. But I'd be very happy to pick it up around 2 to 4 cents if I could get in that range. That would be kind of the range I'd be looking at. And as you can see, in the last 3 months, it hasn't been lower than 4 cents. So that would be kind of where I'd be looking to buy it. I'm not really interested in buying it after it went up 45% and it's at 8 cents. It's not really the price I like to buy it in, but I think it's a deal that you definitely need to watch. You need to put it on your radar. You need to put it on your watch list because it's just getting started and it's in the vaporizer business. And it's doing a lot of big things and starting to, create some news and it's starting to make headlines. So definitely put VAPI on your watch list. Make sure it's on full alert. It's a company I really like and I think has a lot of potential. Okay, guys? And let's take a look at one more pick that I got for you guys, which will give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And last but not least, the last pick of the day for you guys that I got is PUFXF Puff Ventures. Gotta love that name. Okay, guys, last but not least, I brought you the best pick at the end here. It's one I really, really like. Okay, so it was up 36% on Friday, only 76,000 shares, which means there's something internally going on. Insiders know that maybe we don't know, but we want to be able to know. And that's why we're here talking about it, and I bring it to your attention first because that's what I do, is I find these undervalued, underexposed, and underappreciated opportunities. So let's talk about it, okay, guys? Because I think this is a big winner here, and I think it's going to be a huge play. Up 36% on Friday. If you look at its chart here, it's been as high as 20, came back down as low as 15, shot up to 25, came back down around 23, and then shot up to 34 on Friday, up 36%. So put Puff Ventures on your watch list. Make sure it's on your radar. This could be a huge winner. Let's take a look. It's a 100% buy on bar chart, top 1% signal strength. This means a lot to me, people, when it's a top 1% right here. Okay, guys? You want to make sure that you're paying attention to these types of stocks, and this is one of them. Let's take a look at their chart here, people. So it is up 77% in the last month, up 125% in the last 3 months, up 1,114% in the last year, representing a gain for you. If you put in $1,000 of $11,000, if you put in 10 grand, your return will be $110,000. If you put in $100, your return would have been $1,100 on a $100 investment if you bought PUF Puff Ventures. PUFXF. It's a big winner brought to you by Rich. Make sure you guys go to www.richtvlive.com to get my picks every single day. And make sure you guys go to Rich TV Live on YouTube to subscribe. And make sure you hit that little bell if you want to get my alerts daily. I will be giving you alerts as they happen. and I will be bringing you free picks every single day right here, absolutely free on Rich TV Live. Now let's talk to you guys, the audience. What do you guys got for me? You guys got any winners you want me to look at? KHC. Let's see, KHC. Heinz. Wow, okay. You know what? I like Heinz. Wow, big movement here. This is a big board stock brought to me, brought to you by you, the public. Give it up to Angel. Big winner here. Heinz up 10% on Friday at $96. Take a look at the chart. Beautiful thing. Look at this, guys. 100% buy, top 1% signal strength. Thank you, Angel. This is a big winner. I love it when you guys bring me winners. All you do is bring me winners, guys. And, you know, when the winners come, I have to give you guys some recognition. I got to give you guys some props. I got to give you guys some respect because you guys are working hard to bring these winners too. I'm not the only one working hard. You're working hard too. Who's watching? Who's watching? Let's give it up to Angel for the big winner. I love it when you bring me winners, guys. Bring me 100% buys, top 1% signal strength, and I'll most likely buy them too. I'm looking for those every single day. And whether you're buying Heinz, which is a $100 stock, or whether you're buying a penny stock, your money is valuable. So whether you buy $1,000 worth of shares and get 10 shares of a stock, or you get 1,000 shares at $1, it doesn't matter. You're still investing your $1,000. I would rather put $1,000 in a better stock. That's why I'm personally buying all the licensed medical marijuana companies in Canada, just because federally in America, medical marijuana has not been legalized. So I do not feel 100% comfortable putting my hard-earned money in a lot of the medical marijuana companies in America yet until it becomes fully legalized. That's why I'm bringing you a lot of Canadian medical marijuana companies that are legalized in Canada that are duly listed, meaning they're listed in Canada and America, so you can actually buy their US listing and still be able to take advantage and also at the same time make a safe investment in companies that I believe are too big to fail. Okay? So hopefully that helps you. Thank you very much, Angel, for that one. It's a big winner. I really, really like it. And do you guys have any others for me? ATTBF. Let's take a look at it. ATTBF. I like it. ATTBF, guys. Put ATTBF on your watch list right now. ATTBF. Brought to me by you, the public. That's why I love you guys, man. Bringing winners every single day. Let me write that one down. ATTBF. ATTBF. All right, it's a big winner, people. It is an 88% buy on bar chart. Trend strength is average. Let's take a look at its chart. Wow, look at this, people. So ATTBF is up 81% this month. It is up 240% in the last 3 months. And it is up 1,100% in the last year. Add ATTBF to your watch list. Thank you very much, Sherry. I like it. It's a big winner. And what do we do when we get big winners? We give recognition. Let's bring you the battle cry. Woohoo! There's the battle cry. There it is again. There it is one more time. There's the battle cry for you guys. Woo! And let's hit the air horn one more time for Sherry. There we go, Sherry. Thank you very much for your picks. I love what you guys are doing. Do you guys have any more picks before we call it a show? FUTL. Let's take a look at FUTL, people. Futureland Corp. Let's take a look at this one. Okay, so this is in the underworld at 007, as you guys can see. Now, bar chart doesn't like it. Bar chart's giving it a 72% sell with an average short-term outlook. Long-term, the trend strength is weak. Long-term indicators fully support a continuation of this trend. So this has been as high as $0.015 and come back down to 0.075. I'd have to do more due diligence. Definitely a stock that I could put on my watch list. Not something I would immediately buy, but it's something I can look at. I can definitely, put on my watch list, put on my radar. I wouldn't say it's a big winner, though. It's up 25% this month. It's up 53% in the last 3 months. And also 53% in the last year. That's FUTL, brought to me by you, the public, the viewers, the subscribers. Thank you very much for your pick. I don't know about that pick. I'm not suggesting you guys should buy it, but I will put it on my watch list because I like to watch all the stocks so that we can watch them happening in real time. And if it starts to move or the trend strength changes or bar chart puts it into a buy signal, then I would start looking at it very seriously. Okay? That's FUTL. What about you guys? You guys got any more here for me? What do we got here? We got any more? INFI. Now, this is a company I've talked to in the past. I really like this company. Infinity Pharmaceuticals, INFI. Really like the deal. It's currently an 80% buy on bar chart with a weakening short-term outlook. Trend strength is strong. As you can see, it's done a big move from around $1 in November all the way up to $2.44. So it could be in highly overbought territory. Just looking at this chart, I would like to pick it up at a lower price if I could. Now, it is up 59% in the last month, 119% in the last 3 months, and 190% in the last year. So it's not crazy up like a lot of these small cap stocks are. It definitely has room to go up. But based on the fact that it is up 59% in the last month, I would like to pick it up at a lower price if I could. I probably would feel more comfortable picking up around $1.50. Now, I don't know if you'll get it at $1.50, but that would be kind of around my price range that I'd like to pick it up at if it was available, or maybe as high as $2. Now, it is an 80% buy on bar chart, so I don't know if it's going to go that low, but it is one that I like. It's on my watch list. It's definitely on my radar. Another pharmaceutical company that has huge upside potential, that's in the microcap arena, that's undervalued, underappreciated, and underexposed. But when I see moves like this and I see stocks that are just, they start to go up, then it usually tells me that they're going to come down at some point. And I don't like to buy them when they're up. When they've done these types of moves, I don't want to buy them all the way up here. I like to see it start creating a floor at some point, like it did here. As you can see, it started to create a floor. And then once it created a floor, it started to shoot up. So I would like to get in once a floor is created. I don't believe a floor has been created because it's just recently moved up. So once a floor gets created, then I'd be interested in buying the security. But it's one that I really like. It's one on my radar. It's one on my watch list. It's one of my favorite picks, actually, of the year. I just don't want to buy it at $2.44. I'd like to get in a little bit lower. What do you guys think? Let's take a look at some more. BITCF. Let's take a look at it. BITCF. It's a hold on bar chart. It's at 3 cents. Let me write that down. BITCF. Okay, it's at 3 cents, down 17% on Friday. It's a hold on bar chart. Wow, it's done a big move this year, guys. Look at this. Up 43% in a month, 464% in the last 3 months, and 3,510% in the last year. That gives you guys, if you were to buy the stock a year ago, you would have made $35,000 on a $1,000 investment. You would have made $3,500 on a $100 investment. You would have made $350,000 on a $10,000 investment. This is life-changing money and life-changing opportunities that we're bringing to you every single day, everyone. And anybody can do this. All you got to do is go to www.richtvlive.com and then go to subscribe on YouTube at Rich TV Live, and I'll show you how you can set up a trading account and have a community every single day of people just like me and just like you that are going to be bringing you winners every single day, so that you don't have to be confused and overwhelmed with the 10,000 public companies that are out there and trying to determine which is going to be the one you want to buy out of the 10,000. Because when you do that, it's like trying to find a needle in a haystack. It's almost impossible. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to bring you really good picks that I've spent a lot of time reviewing, studying, and learning about, so that hopefully you guys don't have to do as much due diligence, but then collectively we can all try to find even more so that we can watch them every single day, and we can really get good at buying low, selling high, buying low, selling high, buying low, selling high, and making money every single day, taking our profits out and living and learning to fight for another day. Because when that next big pick comes tomorrow, and believe me, some will, I want you guys to be ready. Okay, guys? That's what this is all about. It's about being ready when the big pick is coming and making sure you can capitalize on it. Now, I know a lot of you guys are always looking for picks. I know you guys are GBLX. Let's look at one more. GBLX. GBLX. Okay, guys, add GBLX to your watch list. Put it on your radar. It's a 64% buy on bar chart. Trend strength is weak. It's recently come up from 30 cents to a high of around just over 40. Let's take a look at its chart here. So it's up 181% this year, 38% in the last 3 months, and 27% in the last month. Make sure you put it on your watch list. GBLX, brought to me by you, the people, the public. You're being heard. You're being talked to. You have a voice. And you can come onto Rich TV Live and you can be heard by all the listeners and subscribers and viewers and watchers all over the world that love Rich TV Live, love the pics, love the entertainment, and they love Rich TV. And the reality is, I'm getting calls from people all over North America, and if you want to give me a call, call me. I'm easy to talk to. I'm friendly, and I won't bite. And if you call me, most likely I will give you some free advice, because that's what I like to do. Okay, guys? I hope you liked today's show. I hope we brought you guys enough picks. We've gone over an hour. So what do we do now, people? We're going to have to say goodbye and live to fight another day.
Linda. Casalinda is in the Dominican Republic.
I'll leave you with my villa in the Dominican Republic, because that's where I wish I was right now. Have yourselves a great day, everybody. And remember, all I do is bring you winners.
And the villa has incredible features. And what I want to do is I want to talk about those features. So first and foremost, we have 5 bedrooms. We have 6 bathrooms. Every bedroom has its own ensuite bathroom. Every bedroom also has a fan. It has an air conditioning unit. It has a radio. It has a safe. It has an umbrella. It has a manual to explain how to get onto the internet and how to use all of the services and properties. So what we want to do is just give you this educational video to let you know exactly what you can expect when you stay at Villa 613 in Cabarete in Casalinda. Now, if you want to book your stay, the best way to do it is go to www.villablancadr.com so you can book your dream vacation and enjoy all the amenities. Did I mention we have a beautiful pool? We have a 15,000-gallon pool. It's a mirror pool, it's a gorgeous pool, and it's great to just jump in because the water's always warm, because the weather's always fantastic here in the Dominican Republic. We also have a 10-person jacuzzi that you can enjoy for your friends and your family. We also have an outside palapa, which is like an outside bar area and a sitting area and lounge where you can enjoy with all of your friends and all of your family. And we also have a barbecue for you to entertain and have and cook for, for your friends and family as well. Inside, we've got a living room, we've got fans inside, we've got fans outside in the dining room area, we have a fan in the palapa, we have lighting in the palapa, and we also have all stainless steel appliances. So you'd be enjoying the type of appliances that you're used to in North America or Europe or wherever you come from all over the world. The Dominican Republic is the most visited Caribbean destination, and we just want to make your stay enjoyable, and hopefully you can come and visit us at Villa 613 in Casalinda, Puerto Plata, the Dominican Republic. Hope you enjoy your stay. Now I'm going to go jump in the pool. Have a great day.